we're going to talk about the day before now. Not something I would talk about on a Need for Speed stream, but here we are. So the day before, zombie survival, open world, sounds good, right? That's what I thought so, and that's what a few other people thought so. And I'm probably going to put this on YouTube as well. It started off good, but then it was more of lots of red flags were appearing, specifically around the developers and the publishers in general. Because the day before, it's a game I'd be very interested to do. In fact, it would be a game I would stream on this very channel. And if you're watching this segment later on YouTube, then yes, on my YouTube channel as well. So, what's happened? Well, we got some news today. Well, it's more like 10 hours ago? 5 in the morning today. 5 in the morning today. This is their update from the studios of Fantastic. So, right before the release, Steam blocked our game page at the request of a private individual because of the name the day before. As you know, our game was announced in January 21. At the time of the announcement, the day before, game trademark was available. After the announcement of the game, the above mentioned individual filled out an application before us to register the game trademark the day before in the United States. What's next? Previously, we were not aware of the existence of claims. We found out about this only on January 19, 2023, when we received a complaint from him and a request to contact him. Now, we found all the circumstances of the incident, and we would definitely solve everything. We previously planned to post a lengthy gameplay video later this month, but we'll have to sort this issue out first. We will post a video ASAP. As a result, we have made the difficult decision to postpone the launch to November 10th, 2023. We understand this may disappoint many of our fans, however, we want to ensure the release the best possible game. Our 100% focus remains on the game itself and how to deliver you the best game possible. Right. Basically, they didn't trademark the day before name before announcing the game. Which, bit of a rookie mistake. How many... They have done a few games, yes. They're having red flags in that perspective, but they should do this way before it's announced. Officially announced, but nah. Nah, we ain't doing that. So that's what they've said. Do we trust everything in here is true? Probably not. Look, the marketing for this game has been terrible, let's be honest. The first few videos have been decent, they've been good. But it's all definitely scripted in some perspective. And that set off some red flags. So just a demonstration of some marketing. Here is their page, right? So let's have a look, right? Let's just scroll down a little bit, right? So we got this at the end of the year, right? This little screenshot, okay? As it's getting closer, well, so you're thinking, okay, yeah, sure. We're getting closer. They do a YouTube short. They get announced at NVIDIA. And then they do this vlog, which was hugely unnecessary. It's a little bit weird and was basically a promo for their conference app that they've made. It was a big plug for that. So this vlog doesn't make any sense to me. Specifically how close it is to the day before at this point, because it should have been launching 1st of March, and now they're like, no. So here's the tweet. Twitter War on Offices. This is the continent app that they've done. Nothing to do with the day before. Nothing to do with video games at all. Not even the same audience, target demographic. So there's a few confusing aspects here, because you've got this conference app in the middle. You've got this vlog about the behind the scenes, and there are some devs doing some stuff in that vlog, but It's nothing actually directed at Day Before, really, apart from them working on the game, a few shots here and there. Because by now we should know a lot about the game, and how much do we know about the game? Not a lot. I can hardly think of anything. All I know is it's a zombie survival. It's a mixture of the Division style. It looks like it's got the sort of physics for off-roading in one of the videos from SnowRunner, and the aspect of survival from the likes of DayZ, zombie survival, and you can group up and you're against other players and all that kind of stuff. There's a PvPvE, I believe, but if you look at their track record as well, their publisher track record, you've also got the other aspects of they've simply abandoned games without them having a real chance because it's basically flopped. They've given up after a few months. What's it called? Prop Night was a little bit of a flop, wasn't it? Good concept again, I think, but the execution not there. But you also look at the quality of the game that they've done from the previous games, and you look at the Day Before, and you're like, it's a huge gap. It's a huge leap to sort of okay to wow, that looks almost AAA. So everyone's like, this is a scam game. Now, I was skeptical that it was a scam at the start, because I was like, I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt. But after today, I'm not. I'm going to wait to see what happens nearer November time now. But at least it's one of those games, because there is a lot of games coming out in this quarter of the year. I'm glad one's actually out the way and just the other side of the year, so I can focus on this side. Because obviously we've got Jedi Survivor coming up. We've got Hogwarts coming up and all that kind of stuff. So part of me is kind of relieved, but considering the lack of marketing, videos, maybe dev blogs that they should have been doing, we don't have anything. So is it a scam? I mean, the only other flip side is they haven't put up pre-orders at all. Not even at the start of the year. Pre-orders weren't a thing. So they're not trying to grab cash and go, but it is very misleading. It's dishonest, is what I'm going to say, because the publishers and them should be communicating to the people that it's for, the people that are going to play their game and interested in the game, and they're just not doing it. You know, there's a whole bunch of red flags from the start, and now we're like, yeah. And I also kind of don't really believe them on this either, because I think they were thinking, can we get an excuse out, because we're definitely not ready for March 1st. Because likelihood, they've not stress tested it, because what, this is basically going to be a big MMO with loads of players, right? Have they stress tested it? Probably not. So, likelihood, if they did release it, and this thing didn't happen, even, let's say the trademark did happen, why the big gap to November? Because you know what the easiest thing is to do? Change the name. If you change the name of your game, and all you have to do is go through some of the menus, which should be fairly straightforward. Why try and fight this? By the look of it, they're thinking, we're gonna try and fight it. And I said to myself, if they don't produce this video that they promised us on the 15th, which if you're in their Discord, I think it was the 15th of January, they said, we'll put out a video now. They're saying, we're not because of this. We need to sort this first. I understand. And you need to speak to your lawyers and all that kind of stuff, because I think they've put that down here. You need to consult the lawyers first, then we can publish it. Yeah. Okay. Surely you can still do gameplay. Surely. Don't fight it. You know, even if you were beaten by the name, call it something else. Change those aspects. But I don't think they want to. I don't think they want to change it because of those aspects. Because, oh, it's too, you know, we're going to have to change all these assets. Unlikely it's in voice over recordings, is it? There's very few games that have, you know, in actual dialogue the day before. So you're not going to have to re-record all that. You're just going to have to change some menus. You don't even need to change your typeface or font. You just need to simply change the name of the game and then continue working on the game and the raw gameplay footage. Sure, this is a small setback, but maybe, you know, we could have a raw gameplay footage by February, you know? But yeah, that's the day before shenanigans for you. I was looking forward to it because the concept was good, but the execution so far, not so great. Some of the things we've seen look good from the videos right at the start when it was announced, but now it just seems a little bit sketch, a little bit sus, lots of red flags, and we're like, maybe it's not going to be this amazing, awesome game that we want it to be, because the reason why the entire community is in outrage is because we really want this game to work. We really want it to work because it's an amazing concept that we want to experience. I'm sure I'm not the only one that thinks that either. Yeah. So that's the day before. That is the shenanigans that's going on right now.